So you're thinking about making a move to McKinney, Texas? Well, you're going to want to stick around for this video because we're going to show you everything you need to know about living in McKinney, Texas and surrounding areas. We're going to show you commute times to places like Dallas and the airport and all the hot spots in and around McKinney that everybody wants to know about who's thinking about making the move here. And we're getting after it right now. All right, so here we are in McKinney, checking out the map. You can see the outlines here in red. It's a pretty large location. I think it's about 70 square miles, so McKinney is really large. There's about 200,000 people in McKinney right now. What's expected to double in size in the next 10, 20 years. Most of the new growth is happening right up here north of 380. You can see there's our major hospital right there. And our other major hospital is right here, Medical City, McKinney. So those are the two major hospitals that McKinney has. If you zoom out, you can see the proximity to Dallas. So we're up here, Dallas. Here's the main highway, Highway 75. So Highway 75 to downtown Dallas is around 45 minutes, depending on traffic. If you leave in the morning with the commute or late in the evening, definitely going to be a lot more traffic. So what I've noticed in commuting hours, that traffic starts to back up just south of Allen for the most part. So it can be quite a long commute if you're traveling during rush hour. The other important spot from McKinney is the International Airport, DFW. So if you do take, which I always do, here's the toll road, Sam Rayburn Tollway, which is a great spot for getting through traffic and not having to sit in a lot of it. You can get to the airport in about 30 minutes from McKinney, which is pretty awesome. Let's see. Historic downtown McKinney, which is a really awesome spot. I showed you one of the houses here. Would love to show you more of it. I definitely will do some more videos in historic downtown McKinney because it is one of the coolest spots in McKinney. There's just tons and tons of things to do, tons of restaurants, shopping, jewelry, dessert spots. If you want to grab a drink, a date night, or go out with the kids, it's an amazing spot. They just line these streets with lights for year round now. So it always is looking really, really cool. And they're always adding new restaurants. I think there's something over 30 restaurants now in downtown McKinney. They have the historical museum right here. Rick's Chop House, if you're wanting to go to a really fancy dinner for an anniversary night or something like that, Rick's is a great spot to be. My favorite pizza spot in town is Cadillac's Pizza right here. If you go on a busy night, it's gonna be a long wait, but you can get they can do a little thing with your phone, send you an app, and you can go over to the yard or the pub and play darts or cornhole or anything like that while you wait to grab some pizza. So lots of things to do. One of my other favorite spots is going to be Laird. This is definitely my favorite breakfast spot. We go there probably, once a week, if not more. It's just a easy commute and just some of the best breakfast that there is. There's a lot of other great places too. If you ever want to get work done at a great coffee spot, Filter's a great spot to do that. If you're feeling dessert afterwards, Emporium Pies is definitely a hot spot. They just make amazing homemade pies, unlike anything else out there. So definitely check that out. If you want a really cool outdoor venue to watch sports or hang out, the yard is definitely going to be a great place to do that. Just grab drinks and watch the game on a nice day. most of it is outside, but it is one of the newer spots and definitely a local favorite. So let's back out here and see. There's quite a few golf courses, as you can see, and parks around McKinney. So here's your main highway through McKinney. You got El Dorado Country Club, Stonebridge Ranch, and Stonebridge Ranch Country Club right here. So really big golf course, really nice, tons of awesome homes right on the golf course that pop up for sale all the time. So lots of opportunity in real estate if you want to be on the golf course, see some water. A lot of people right there have pools on the golf course. It is just a really nice neighborhood and really desirable. It's been around for a while, so it's got really big established trees, and people really love it over there. Let's see. You also have, if you're wanting to golf and don't have a lot of cash, Oak Hollow Golf Course right here is a great spot to go just play with your buddies if you're not wanting to spend a whole lot of money. Right here is everybody's favorite Costco. You can't live without that. And then the McKinney Stadium, if you look this up, McKinney's high school stadium is massive. It is, I think it was $60 or so million to build. So they have a lot of events there. The Division II National Championship game is there. They do concerts, and all the high school games are here at the McKinney Stadium as well. McKinney's schools are really nice. McKinney Boyd is up here. I think they were ranked number 31 recently for best school district in Texas. It may not sound like the best, but there's a ton of schools and school districts in Texas. So if you want to build a new house and you're looking for any kind of new construction, most of your opportunities are going to be north of 380 up here. This is where a lot of the new builds are going in. And then you have 380 right here, which is definitely not my favorite road to go down in the middle of like rush hour or lunch, because there's a bunch of lights and there's a lot of people, because it's not showing everything on here, but there are tons and tons of great restaurants on this 380 corridor right here that are being built on a regular basis. Let me see. Yeah, we got Gloria's right here. P.F. Chang's, La Madeleine, really good. The Pizza Tavern, Tap House, like New York style pizza. Just a lot of really good restaurants. They're all brand new within a year or so. You got a brand new theater right here that was just built a few years back as well. Let's see. If we back out, we'll show you a little more outside of McKinney. So one of the major attractions for people in Texas, due to it being so hot, is the lake life. So the lakes are all over the place here in Texas. So you got Lake Lavon right here, which is a quick, 25, 30-minute drive, depending on where you're at. Another 25, 30-minute drive over here to Lake Louisville. And then you have Lake Ray Hubbard right here. So, and then Tawakoni's way out here. So that's going to be, a few hours or so. And then we have Lake Ray Roberts and Lake Texoma. So this may seem like a really far drive, but here is the border of Oklahoma. So really it's about 50, maybe 40, 50 minutes to the border of Oklahoma. So there's tons of fishing, boating opportunities here on Lake Texoma. It's absolutely massive. Probably the biggest party lake if you're looking to, be in that kind of environment. Lake Lewisville is definitely going to be the place for you. Lots of cool restaurants and stuff. I grew up in this area in Forney, and let's see, yeah, Forney's right here, and the harbor and Rockwall. So really cool lake. Lots of restaurants and stuff over here as well to go to. So let's see. There's also lots of parks for families. So you got the Bonnie Wink Dog Park. So this is a really popular spot. Lots of events go on here as well. Tons of dogs there on a regular basis. And then you got Irwin Park way up north here, where a lot of the new construction's going. And there's tons of bike and hike trails and camping opportunities up there that people like to go to and do. So I definitely want to show you Adriatica. Let's see. Okay, so we found it. Adriatica Village, the really cool spot I showed you in the last video that looks like a Croatian island with overlooking this lake right here with a bunch of restaurants, shops, bars, and things to do, walking trails around here. Great spot for a wedding venue. Basically anything you want to do is over here, and it's right here in the center of McKinney. You can see if I pull out, it's right here on the west side of McKinney. So that's also a really popular spot that people like to check out. Let me see if I have a picture. So here is a picture, an aerial shot of Adriatica, the place that I was at in the past video. Really cool spot. As you can see, we got, and then across from Adriatica is just some insane, immaculate, $10+ million homes that are lining across here and being built and remodeled at this time. You got condos, townhomes, and single-family homes right here, and they pop up for sale every once in a while. I think this one right back here is for sale for right under $1 million. It's a really cool townhome. So one of my favorite spots in McKinney as well. And you can go into this lighthouse right here and kind of look over McKinney. So awesome spot. There's also, I'm not sure the exact location, somebody else may know, but they also have hot air balloons that are always flying around McKinney on a regular basis, especially on weekends. So another cool way to see McKinney. So yeah, that's all I got. And for this specific moment, if you guys have any other questions about McKinney, what's going on in the area, or how to get to a certain location, you can definitely reach out to me. Just remember, just call, give me a text, or leave me a message, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video when we go over pros and cons of McKinney, Texas.